This is what protects a millionaire. But this is what guards a billionaire. And this? This is the future of protection. AI bodyguards that never sleep, never blink, and never miss a threat. One costs $100,000 a year, another costs $25 million annually. But the robot? It costs $5,900 and could make human bodyguards completely obsolete. Right now, while millionaires hire ex-cops to follow them around shopping malls, billionaires are building private armies with missile defense systems and laser shields. But the real revolution is happening in China, where they've created AI bodyguards that can spot danger from a mile away and react faster than any human ever could. We're talking about robots that remember every face they've ever seen, can detect weapons through clothing, and coordinate with military precision. Meanwhile, human bodyguards are still using walkie-talkies and hoping they're fast enough to take a bullet. The gap isn't just about technology, it's about the future of human protection itself. While millionaires and billionaires argue over whether size matters in bodyguards, AI is quietly making the entire concept of human protection look primitive. When Floyd Mayweather's money team spots a threat, they need several seconds to assess the situation, communicate with each other, and coordinate a response. These bodybuilders turned bodyguards are impressive, but they're still limited by human reaction times and the need to actually think through their actions. Compare that to Mark Zuckerberg's $25 million annual security operation. His elite team includes former CIA and Secret Service agents who can respond to threats in under 2 seconds. They've trained for years to achieve split-second decision-making, and they're backed by sophisticated surveillance systems that give them advance warning of potential problems. But China's $5,000 AI bodyguard? It identifies and responds to threats in milliseconds. The robot doesn't need to think, communicate, or coordinate. It processes visual data, recognizes threat patterns, and initiates protective protocols faster than any human could even register what's happening. When Jennifer Aniston's $240,000 per year bodyguard Shelton spots a suspicious person in a crowd, he needs to visually track them, assess their behavior, and decide whether they pose a real threat. That process takes precious seconds that could mean the difference between safety and disaster. Meanwhile, Roman Abramovich's 40-person security army can deploy multiple agents to surround and neutralize threats while maintaining protective formations around their principal. But even with their military-grade training and coordination, they're still operating at human speeds with human limitations. The AI bodyguard processes every face in a crowd simultaneously, cross-references them against databases of known threats, analyzes their movement patterns, and predicts their intentions, all while maintaining perfect awareness of every other person in the area. It's like having a superhuman security team that never gets distracted or overwhelmed. Here's where the differences become truly staggering. Katy Perry's $350,000 per year security detail might remember faces they've seen before, but human memory is notoriously unreliable. A bodyguard might recognize someone who posed a threat 6 months ago, or they might not. It depends on how memorable the person was and how much stress the bodyguard was under at the time. Jeff Bezos's legendary security firm, Gavin de Becker and Associates, maintains detailed files on potential threats and uses sophisticated databases to track individuals across multiple encounters. But even with their $1.6 million annual budget and access to government databases, they're still limited by the need for human agents to manually input and retrieve information. China's AI bodyguard remembers every single face it has ever encountered with perfect accuracy. It doesn't forget details, doesn't confuse similar-looking people, and doesn't need to check files or databases. The robot builds a comprehensive threat assessment profile for every individual it encounters and updates that profile in real time based on new behavior patterns. When Floyd Mayweather's team encounters the same paparazzi photographer for the 10th time, they might recognize him as a familiar nuisance, but still need to assess whether he's behaving differently today. The AI system would instantly know it's the same photographer, recall every previous interaction, analyze any changes in behavior, and predict his likely actions based on historical patterns. The King of Bahrain made headlines when he landed in Dubai with his robot bodyguard, demonstrating that even royalty recognizes the superior memory capabilities of AI systems. While human bodyguards might struggle to remember every face in a crowd of hundreds, The robot processes and catalogs every individual simultaneously. Elon Musk's security detail, which reportedly includes up to 20 elite operatives, can coordinate to provide comprehensive coverage of an area. But even with their military-grade training and communication systems, they're still constrained by the fundamental limitations of human senses and processing power. The AI bodyguard operates with capabilities that seem like science fiction compared to human limitations. It can see in complete darkness using infrared sensors, detect metallic objects through clothing using millimeter wave scanning, and hear conversations from distances that would be impossible for human ears. The robot processes all of this information simultaneously while maintaining perfect situational awareness. Floyd Mayweather's money team might miss a threat approaching from behind while they're focused on paparazzi in front. Jeff Bezos's former CIA agents might be distracted by one suspicious individual while another threat develops elsewhere. The AI system tracks every person in a 360-degree radius simultaneously, analyzing their behavior patterns and threat potential without ever losing focus or becoming overwhelmed. Russian military robots like the Fedor system demonstrate just how advanced these capabilities have become. The robot can operate in extreme conditions that would incapacitate human bodyguards, can shoot with both hands simultaneously with superhuman accuracy, and can process tactical information faster than any human security team. Human bodyguards, regardless of their training or compensation, remain vulnerable to corruption, blackmail, and personal motivations that could compromise their effectiveness. Even Jennifer Aniston's trusted bodyguard Shelton, despite his impressive resume protecting A-list celebrities, is still human with personal relationships, financial pressures, and emotional vulnerabilities. The history of billionaire security is filled with examples of trusted personnel being compromised. Roman Abramovich's massive security operation, despite its military-grade vetting and elite personnel, still relies on humans who could potentially be turned against their employer through threats to family members or financial incentives. China's AI bodyguard has no family to threaten, no financial needs to exploit, and no personal relationships that could be leveraged against it. The robot's loyalty is programmed and absolute. It cannot be bribed, blackmailed, or emotionally manipulated into betraying its protective duties. But this raises interesting questions about the nature of protection itself. Mark Zuckerberg's $25 million security team provides not just physical protection, but also emotional support, social intelligence, and the ability to make complex judgments in ambiguous situations. They can distinguish between a genuine threat and an overzealous fan, can provide comfort during stressful situations, and can adapt to changing social dynamics. The AI system excels at threat detection and response, but currently lacks the social intelligence to navigate complex human interactions. It might identify a journalist asking tough questions as a potential threat, or fail to recognize when a situation requires diplomatic rather than protective intervention. Traditional bodyguards improve through experience, but their learning is limited by human memory and the subjective nature of threat assessment. Floyd Mayweather's team might learn to recognize certain types of situations as potentially dangerous, but their knowledge remains individual and can't be easily shared with other security personnel. Billionaire security operations like those protecting Jeff Bezos attempt to systematize learning through detailed briefings, threat assessments, and shared intelligence. But even with their sophisticated protocols, knowledge transfer between team members is imperfect and time-consuming. AI bodyguards represent a revolutionary approach to security learning. Every robot in the network learns from every encounter experienced by any other robot in the system. When one AI bodyguard in Beijing encounters a new type of threat, every AI bodyguard worldwide instantly gains that knowledge and can recognize similar patterns. The Chinese president's security service has announced that humanoid robots will be integrated into elite protection details, marking the first time in history that a head of state will be guarded by machines that can share intelligence instantaneously across global networks. This collective learning capability means that AI bodyguards become more effective exponentially over time, while human bodyguards are limited by individual experience and the slow process of institutional knowledge transfer. Katy Perry's bodyguard, despite his resemblance to Hugh Jackman and professional training, is still constrained by human physical limitations. He needs sleep, gets tired during long shifts, and can be overwhelmed by multiple simultaneous threats. his effectiveness decreases significantly after 12 to 16 hours of continuous duty. Roman Abramovich's 40-person security team attempts to overcome individual limitations through numbers and shift rotations. But even with their military backgrounds and elite training, they're still operating within the bounds of human endurance, reaction times, and processing capabilities. The AI bodyguard operates continuously without fatigue, maintains peak performance indefinitely, and can coordinate with multiple other systems simultaneously. China's robot dogs armed with grenade launchers can carry 120-kilogram loads while moving at 5 meters per second, capabilities that would be impossible for human security personnel. Russian military robots like the Uran 9 demonstrate the extreme end of robotic protection capabilities. This unmanned combat vehicle is equipped with 30mm cannons, anti-tank missiles, and reactive flamethrowers, firepower that exceeds anything human bodyguards could deploy while maintaining the mobility and endurance that no human team could match. But physical capabilities alone don't tell the complete story. Jennifer Aniston's bodyguard provides a human presence that can de-escalate situations through communication, empathy, and social intelligence. He can recognize when a fan is harmless but enthusiastic versus genuinely threatening, and can respond appropriately to maintain both security and public relations. The most advanced security operations are already recognizing that the future lies not in choosing between human and AI protection, but in integrating both approaches to maximize effectiveness. Mark Zuckerberg's $25 million security operation increasingly relies on AI-powered surveillance systems, predictive threat modeling, and automated monitoring systems that enhance human decision-making. The humans handle complex social situations and strategic planning, while AI systems provide superhuman data processing and threat detection. Elon Musk's security detail reportedly uses algorithmic route optimization, real-time threat analysis, and predictive security modeling to support human agents. The integration allows human judgment and social intelligence to be enhanced by AI capabilities rather than replaced by them. But China's approach suggests a different future entirely. Their $5,000 AI bodyguard is designed to operate independently, making autonomous decisions about threat response without human oversight. The robot can coordinate with other AI systems, law enforcement databases, and emergency services to provide comprehensive protection that doesn't require human intervention. The King of Bahrain's robot bodyguard represents a middle ground: advanced AI capabilities operating under human supervision and strategic direction. This hybrid approach combines the superhuman capabilities of AI with the social intelligence and complex decision-making abilities of human operators. The trajectory is clear, even if the timeline remains uncertain. Current AI bodyguards already exceed millionaire-level human security in most measurable capabilities while costing a fraction of the price. They're more alert, more consistent, and provide capabilities that no human bodyguard can match. Within 5 years, AI systems will likely match or exceed billionaire-level security capabilities while remaining affordable for middle-class families. The combination of improving AI technology and decreasing costs will democratize access to protection that currently costs millions annually. Floyd Mayweather's Money Team approach, impressive-looking humans providing basic protection, will become obsolete first. Why pay $100,000 annually for limited human capabilities when superior AI protection costs $5,000 once? Jennifer Aniston's professional bodyguard model will survive longer by focusing on social intelligence, public relations, and complex situation management that AI systems can't yet handle effectively. But even these advantages are temporary as AI systems improve their understanding of human behavior and social dynamics. Roman Abramovich's military-grade human security operations represent the last bastion of human-only protection. But even billionaires are recognizing that AI enhancement is necessary to maintain competitive security capabilities. The ultimate question isn't whether AI will replace human bodyguards, but how quickly the transition will occur, and whether hybrid systems will provide a permanent middle ground or just a temporary stepping stone to full AI autonomy. So, who provides the best protection? AI bodyguards, millionaire security teams, or billionaire private armies? For comprehensive security, including social situations, public relations, and complex threat assessment, billionaire-level human teams currently maintain advantages. but they're increasingly dependent on AI systems to enhance their capabilities and are rapidly losing ground to pure AI alternatives. The real answer is that we're witnessing the end of human-dominated security. Millionaire protection is being disrupted by affordable AI that provides superior capabilities at a fraction of the cost. Billionaire security is being enhanced by AI integration that multiplies human effectiveness. But pure AI security is approaching the point where it surpasses both alternatives entirely. Whether that's good or bad for human employment is debatable. But for personal protection, the AI revolution is just getting started, and it's going to change everything about how we think about security, privacy, and the relationship between humans and the machines designed to protect them. The future of protection isn't human versus machine. It's about who adapts fastest to a world where artificial intelligence provides capabilities that no human can match. And in that race, the machines are already winning. Thanks for watching, and make sure to check out the videos on your screen for more insights into 1% Chronicles.